자, 계속해서 대학술회 지혜의 집에서 열리는 학술회에 참석하기 계속 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다.
There, one of the Thahabin members investigate.
저 노란 게 유물 가지고 있는 건가? 저 소매치기를 한번. 어여여여.
Strange shard.
하필이면 그때 돌아봐.
Yet it weighs heavily in my hand. What is it, I wonder?
쫓아온다. 일단 도망치긴 했는데 뭐 악명도라 그러나? 엄청 올라갔을 것 같은데. 뭐하니? 좀 앞으로 좀 가자.
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom. Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Basil Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
기회를 찾기 위해 둘러보십시오. 1층에 있는 사람들과 어울리기. 대화가 아니라 엿듣기?
I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden.
ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
시인 아립은 동쪽 바깥들에서 쉬고 있습니다. 동쪽. 저 안쪽인데? 어디야?
Locked. Not getting in this way. Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
لبعض الوقت لقد غادر هذا الصباح ونقصينا يدرك أن الجاحظ يشير إليه في كتابه
أنني ساعة واحدة وستريد أمي عودتي.
يمكننا حساب الميل المحوري بدقة أكبر. لوقا شخص ذكي جدا، لكن المسألة تكمن في الإقبال على قصة. لقد
헐, 아휴, 이렇게 찾기가 힘들어 이 게임은.
The translator. Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
وداعا.
بمدينتنا هكذا رغم وجود أحياء تستحق تطبيق بالتأكيد، لكنها لنعمة حقيقية أن نواصل الرقي هذه.
That astronomer might be one of them, though I doubt it. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an.
ذلك يفيد بحثنا في الواقع. يؤجل الأمر
كالورد اليتيم الأعرج في سجن.
I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something.
재미있는 물건을 찾았습니다.
These House of Wisdom boards collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders. It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people, out among the stars.
Nonsense.
Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the Hidden Ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds.
This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
There is that poet Abid loves, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected places.
Spirit of the sands, pilot of desert ships.
Yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman.
자, 대학 수레 강연에 참석하기.
سيرهم على المسار الصحيح هذه المرة.
ظريفة والغالب أن حسين يدرك أن الجاحظ يشير إليه بعكس اتجاه الريح منها.
Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe. Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work.
대학자 파질 암살하기. 알라비스의 위치를 밝히기 위한 정보를 찾으십시오.
It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiyah. I need to hunt him down.
자, 그가 어디로 갔는지 알아내십시오. 일단 밖으로. 안쪽이야, 저 뒤쪽이야.
Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
I've lost Fazil's greatest word.
선행 인류가 뭔지를 알아야지 들어갈 수 있게끔 해주나 보네. 심하게 동요하고 있는 사서의 말을 엿들으십시오. 어딨어?
The old fraud Fazil went into hiding.
How exciting. What do you think frightened the great scholar?
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom.
지혜의 집 밑에 비밀 통로.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars to store books and inks.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
토큰을 주고 매수를 한번 해볼까? 아니면 일단 매수를 한번 해보자. 이거 해본 적이 없어서.
Perhaps a little token of my appreciation will jog your memory.
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and bonfires. It's time for me to depart the House of Wisdom. Father has a fine carpet shop in Samara. He always wanted me to take up the family trade.
A wise choice. Now, about any hidden cellars.
Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Now that you mention it, there is a basement hatch in the northwest courtyard.
Thank you.
서쪽 바깥들에서 지하로 들어가십시오. 지붕에 있는 정원사는 지하로 갈 수 있을지도 모릅니다. 이거는 토큰 안 줬을 때 힌트를 얻는 것 같은데 토큰을 안 줬어도 되는 건가?
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork?
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Harib.
Forget the poet! We better find Fazl's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase.
Coward! Turn and fight!
I better not use my weapons here.
그냥 엔키도 불러가지고 엔키도야 나와라.
What see you, my friend?
별거 없는데 저 열쇠 찾아가지고 뭐부터
جوامع علم النجوم لقد غفل بطريموس عن شيء والفرغاني يلمح إلى المشكلة ذلك أشبه كثيرا بما تطرحه الفيزياء وأرسطو وفقا لتفسير الحمصين
자 일단 마크 뜬 쪽부터 먼저 가서
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed. It was your time. That book looks out of place wedged behind a desk like that. A history scholar and his magnificent reforms of the House of Wisdom by Fazil Fahim. Not sure if this is the correct volume.
Hey, what? Down with you!
He's going to...
Not...
You, stay there. Hold on.
Murder! Killer here!
Not now. Looks like somebody left a book in the stairwell.
천문학책이 어디 있는 거야?
Hey, what was that? Hold on!
Hear that crack?
토큰이 필요하네.
This letter mentions a private reading balcony. Might be where the reader has taken the book.
북서쪽에 개인 독서 발코니. 거기에 천문학 책을 북서쪽 발코니 어딘진 모르겠지만 문 한번 열어놓고 저기 네모점 있는 건 뭐지 저거? (32m) 어디 갔어? 10m. 아, 저 밑에 있구나. 아, 저기 밑으로 내려가면 여기 밑이 아니라 저기는 밑으로는 지금 못 가나? 저기가 지하에 있는 것 같은데 아닌가? 아유, 알 수가 없네. 자, 일단 열쇠나 한번 얻으러. 열쇠 저 위에. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. 어디로 올라갈 수 있나? 아씨, 으씨. 바깥에 있었구만.
Written by Fazil Fahim. Could be his masterwork. Its title is Those Who Came Before Are Those Who Shall Return.
선행 인류는 돌아올 것이다. 좀 내려와라. 어디로 나가야 돼?
I better not use my weapons here. Gatekeeper,
Those who came before are
those who shall return.
correct. You may proceed.
여기가 비밀 입구인가?
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
이 방은 아무것도 없고 야야야야.
What?
응? 여기 못 들어가잖아. 야, 일로 와. 일로 와.
Hey, what? I'll flay you when I find you.
Hold on!
Nobody's putting me in that thing. Not ever.
Don't worry. We've got plenty of volunteers.
You can pull my teeth out with hot irons before you get me there.
너무 멀어서 휘파람이 안 되네. 3명.
You there. Stop.
Hold on.
휘파람이 아니라 살짝 들킨 다음에 숨었다가 암살을 해야 되는구만.
What's happening? You're out there, aren't you?
자, 봤지? 이쪽으로 와. 보고도 왜 안 와? 너도 와라.
Who? Nobody gets past me. Hey!
쟤는 안 오네.
What? Show yourself. I know yourself.
아니 들켰는데도 안 와. 쟤는 그냥 싸워야 되나?
Live long enough! And I the whole song. No!
자, 다 처치한 것 같고 아무도 없지?
There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rotten iron. Those robes might help me get
환자복.
closer to Fazil.
환자복을
What have they done to these people? Poor guy will not need this anymore. This should help me blend in.
Take me back there. I don't belong here.
Next subject! In here, now!
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work? Killing my allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
In here, Lackwit.
자, 의식에 참여하십시오.
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered? Matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid? This is my great work. I call it Arua. It will take you on a journey to another realm. Why did the first ones leave this world behind filled with fools, I wonder, and make so few of me? We called this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance, and upon such dark secrets we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
암살.
Justice.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness. I need to get out of here. Get back to the bin.
자, 제거 완료. 오, 이거 다 뭐야? 먹을 게 많네.
The scholar's notes. He believes in these ancient beings, the masters of memory.
옷은 어딨나?
No question about it. Fazil was neck deep in the order.
환자복 그대로 가는 거야? 옷은 없어? 자, 아바시아 지부 방문하기. 아바시아 지부. 자, 빠른 이동.
Basim ibn Ishaq.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just follow the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, you cannot have
Unlike you, Nihal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this Jinni of yours? This repulsive shadow that crushes your chest. Has it crawled back into the past too?
No. It is still here. Sometimes, even in the day, I feel its breath on my neck. The nightmare invades the real world, or has always been part of it.
This is part of your reality, Basim. I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
I will not.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper, Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
It is the truth. You have done well. One last thing. Arib. Was she?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant.
자, 이렇게 해서 이번에는 암살 성공하고 지부까지 왔는데 일단 여기서 한번 끊고 다음에 또 계속 하도록 하겠습니다.